And we are back. Hopefully, my connection is stable now, and my cats won't knock the cord out of the wall. It's one of those ether cords, like the little telephone cord, and it's about a foot off the ground, so really easy. And I think the cord is actually maybe broken or something because it's super easy to slip out. And when they're running around going crazy, they'll knock it out all the time. One of their cat beds is right by it, and one of their litter boxes is right by it. Because that's like, we live in a studio, so that's like really the only place that made sense to put them. But that is the hazard. We get knocked off the internet every now and then when they're going crazy. So it is now the 56. It is almost 1 a.m. We are going to start again on the hour. So at 1 a.m. we'll start our next sprint. That last one, if you didn't see the first video, go watch it. It's cool. I said some okay stuff, maybe. Said some stuff about some upcoming works that are coming, so go watch it. And then come back here. But the last sprint was a 15-minute sprint, and the chapter I was working on is it's actually pretty deep into the book, and this is part 4, scene 13. Part 4 is 5 scenes, so this is it's 6 scenes. So this is the 4th scene in part 4 of the whole book. So that should tell you I'm almost at the halfway mark. That shouldn't tell you anything because you don't know how much the whole book is, but I am almost at the halfway mark. Please stop eating paper towel. I'll be right back. Hey, no sir, why are you like this? What's happening? What's going on? Why are you doing this? I don't know who raised you guys, but y'all naughty. And we are back. And that last sprint, I am working on a chapter where basically, see how I can say this without spoilers. So in the first book, a lot of stuff happens. This book is immediately after that. This is the aftermath of that, where my main character is now trying to be safe. And essentially, she kind of just realized she's not safe, and she never has been. And even though, she did this whole thing, she's taken all these steps to try to get safe, but it all seems pointless to her because nothing has really been solved. She's very upset, she did work to try to fix the thing, and the situation specifics have changed, but she's still in some trouble. And there's some things going on internally that they're very physical. I really have to kind of get inside of her head and her body. And I will in another give me a second. In the next few drafts, I will probably even flesh it out even more and get really more into what she's feeling and the sensations going on in her body, because it is very internal, this thing that's happening. But it does cause her to also lash out outwardly. So the scene I was just writing, that was happening, the lashing out, and the person with her had to pin her and try to calm her down. And then just as the timer went off, the line I wrote was, the voice is quieted. Just as the timer went off, all this thrashing and craziness had been happening, and then nothing. So that's where we are right now. We've moved into a quieter part of this scene. And this scene, the chapter so far only has 600 words. It's probably going to have about 1,500-ish, just because of everything that has to happen. It's looking that way. Oh my. Oh my, they're so excited. Pokey little beasts they are. Congrats on getting nearly halfway. Thank you. Hey again, Shay. Sorry, my cats cut me off earlier. So hello again if you didn't hear me say hello earlier. Welcome. Let me know what you guys are working on, what you're writing. It is now 1. I'm actually thinking, should we start now or should we start on the 5? Someone tell me. If you don't tell me in the next like 60 seconds, we'll start on the 5. I'm thinking the 5 because reasons, arbitrary reasons, I don't know. It is 101, so yeah, we'll start on the 5. Our next sprint will be 20 minutes long. I just want to check and make sure Nano is updating. Sweet beans. Okay. I have hiccups. I have hiccups because I'm using my camera voice. Maybe. Because I have like a camera voice, right? And then I have like a voice where I talk at home and I'm basically a growly cave troll. But nobody wants to hear that. It is 4 p.m. here in Sydney. Very impressed with everyone staying up so late. Oh, nice. 4 p.m. is not so bad. And I guess it is cool that people are staying up late. I have always been a night owl. I generally don't go to sleep before 2, 3 a.m. And I've kind of been that way since I was a child. Like I literally would stay up all night and then I would go to school and sleep through most of my classes. I got in trouble so much for sleeping. Like I wasn't like a bad student, I was good. I was a great student, actually. I made mostly A's in grade school, but I was just sleeping all the time. So I'd get detention for sleeping in class because nighttime is the right time for, I don't know, dicking around, I guess. Do you normally write in the evenings? I do. This last month when I was working on the short story, I was actually writing just after I woke up or trying to, and that didn't really work as well. I generally write late at night, usually in the dark after people are asleep, when it's like quiet in the world, and because the night is mine, you know what I mean? The night is mine, and I don't need nobody making noises. And so, yes, I generally write in not even like normal evening. Like if it's 8 p.m., I'm probably hanging out, I'm probably not writing. If it's like midnight, 1 a.m., I'll probably be writing. Hey, stop! Why are you guys so aggressive? They're like humping each other. Oh my God. They're just so aggressive. They're just so rude. When do you guys write? Let me know in the chat here. What time do you usually write? Do you usually write as soon as you wake up? Do you write in the morning? Do you write in the afternoon? Definitely could do with night quietness. My roommate is playing video games very loudly. Yeah, the person I live with has Bluetooth headphones that he's connected to his computer, so that makes a huge difference because, yeah, the games can get loud. All of it can get loud. And he also watches anime, which he's watching now, and I just got distracted because it looked like Death Eater, but I don't think it's Death Eater.
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater, yeah, that's what I meant.
But no, this is Fire Force.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So it does help to have the Bluetooth, so I don't have to hear what's going on over there, and I can have my night. And then also he goes to bed well before I do. So I still have my night to myself. I still can be nice and weird and creepy all by myself. And that's exactly what we desire out of life. We have 1 more minute until the 5. We will start our next sprint. We will be doing a 20-minute sprint, as I said. And we'll just keep going until I guess I get sleepy or YouTube kicks me off or something. I don't know. I just put on those StudyTube videos so I can listen to rain sounds or something with Pomodoro timers going. That's really smart. I like using those too. I actually like those atmosphere things where it's like a 18th century Victorian alleyway, and so you're like hearing the horses clop, and there's rain, and there's like people trying to sell wares or some dumb shit. Sorry, but like just It makes me feel like I'm in some Victorian alley, that's where you're supposed to write, right? So it is now the 1:05. Let us write to stay alive, or just for the heck of it. Write some words. I'll see you in 20 minutes. No, I'm not trying to open my email. Raquel. Oh my god. No. No, stop. Baby. What's wrong, Mama? Here. Hi. What's going on? Oh, let's see.
Time's up.
Hi. Well, that was 20 fabulous minutes. Let me know how you guys did. I am once again saving my project and then checking the word count, 244, so less than the 15-minute. I also took a couple of breaks to do other stuff and stop my cats from eating paper towels. Like the whole, like the roll. Like he was eating the roll. It's just life, you guys. Life in this house is cats eating paper towel and climbing into cooking pots. Let me know how you did. S. Sapak, hello. It's been a while. Hello and welcome. We are doing write-ins. We just did our third write-in already of the night. First on this video, though, because the first video was cut off prematurely by, yet again, my cats. They are, it's Halloween, it's a full moon, it's a blue moon, and they are acting wild. How'd you guys spend Halloween? What'd you guys do today? It is now 1:27. We'll start again on the 35. That gives us about 8 minutes to just kind of chill. And I am doing that because I know I won't be done running my mouth in 3 minutes. Sorry, guys. It's just the way it is. Today, I did 2 Samhain rituals. So if you don't know, Samhain is a pagan Celtic holiday. At least I know modern day, mainly American pagans celebrate Samhain. It's also very celebrated in Ireland and Scotland and other like Celtic countries. But it is my favorite holiday, and it is also a day when the energies are really high. I'm not going to get into all the details because this is not that channel. If you want to learn about my practice, you can find me on Facebook under Maiden Circle. Maiden Circle Covenant Academy is the page, and then I have a group called Maiden Moon Learning Collective where I do talk about these things. But today I did do 2 rituals. I did one ritual for that group, the Maiden Moon Learning Collective, where I did a live basically like this, but I did the ritual and I did it on that side of my apartment. And then the second ritual was hosted by my friend in another group that I am also admin for called the Bokkins of Witchfest, where we do witchy stuff there too. And so she hosted that. And so that was my time pretty much from 4 p.m. until I think 9 or 10 p.m. And then I ate some food and then I came here. So that's been my Hallows Eve. Oh, happy blessings. It was 33:33 with 3 viewers. We're doing great. Lily Remy wrote the first words of Nano on that sprint. Yay! How many words did you write? It's awesome. It's exciting. I have total so far 529 words. I'm trying to get at least 1,000 words before we finish this video. I'm not expecting to win Nano in any way, so that's not my concern really, is getting 50,000 words. My concern is finishing this book. So I am going to try to get at least 1,000 words a day. And if I can get 1,000 words minimum a day, then I should have the book finished by the end of Nano. And there will be some days where I have fewer words, some days where I have more, depending on the energy, depending on what time I do these write-ins. Because I'm not just going to be doing write-ins at night. I'm going to be doing them just whenever the heck I feel like it. Because that's kind of how I live life, because I don't understand time. No, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, I'm obsessed with it, and I set timers for everything to, keep track of what I'm doing. But, actually, the concept of time, it's a mystery to me. Time is a farce, a lie, a boondoggle. So, yeah. Again, let me know how many words you wrote on that first sprint and how you're feeling about Nano so far. What are you guys working on? What projects are you doing? This I might take off. It's a little bit distracting. Look at all that silver. It's like a big ass patch of silver. And 90% of that is from 2020. Like 90% of that is like the stress of this year. Okay, maybe like 60%, but still. So we're going to take this off because it is a bit distracting. It keeps coming undone. I do love it though. It's really fun to wear. And it was really fun to make. I was practicing a new type of seam that I've never done before, so that was really cool. And then yesterday I was also practicing a like a fancy couture seam. I was just practicing it on some leftover fabric from the fabric I used to make this. So I'm hoping to be able to use that on another project in the future. This really cute seam that I was practicing. It's like this zigzag thing. Do I have it? I don't have it over here. I'll show it to you guys next time. Okay, 3 minutes until our sprint. And I am actually, I think we're probably going to stop by like 2-ish because I am actually kind of getting tired. Also, this ring light, as you know, if you've watched my videos before, it really bugs my eyes. So it makes me, like, it just makes them feel really heavy after a while, and it makes me want to just close my eyes the whole time. Happy Halloween, happy Hallows Eve, happy day to celebrate the dead. It's basically what my rituals were today, especially the one I hosted. It was all about honoring our ancestors, honoring those who passed on before us, honoring people who are at the end of their life and moving through. Speaking of that, like Sean Connery died. Which, like, I generally don't, like, I'm not going to be heartbroken over a person in their 90s passing away. It's natural, you know what I mean? However, my brain for like the last 25 years has thought of Sean Connery as a 60-year-old. So to hear that he died at 90 today was a bit of a shock. And I don't think I've ever watched any of his movies, but he's just always been like one of those names that I've known, always been one of those people who I've heard about, who I've known about, who I liked as like an entity. However, I don't like James Bond, so I never watched any of those movies, and I don't even know what other movies Sean Connery has done. But it was a shock. So that's just one of those things where it's like, you know, or one of those things where it's like, what I'm trying to say is he's just one of those who've passed on that I think it's good to honor. I think it's good to honor those who have passed on, honor the people who have left us and who have gone on into the next life or into the afterlife, whatever you believe in. I'm not here to tell you, you know, what to believe in. That's from my other page. But yeah. So I honored some passed on loved ones. My mom's husband actually passed last Friday, a week ago. And it's still a thing that's happening because he actually went missing, and she didn't know anything until like 2 days ago. So there we have it. On that very pleasant note, we are moving into our next 20-minute sprint, and I will see you on the other side. What's wrong? Oh my god. Ooh. Time is up. That was 20 minutes, my friends. It is now 1:56. I think we're going to stop at 2. We'll come back tomorrow, or technically later today, so it'll actually still be the 1st of November. So we'll still be able to count these words towards the 1st. But it is I got 293 words. Yeah, buddy. Awesome. 293 words. That's a good number to like end the night on. Let me know how you guys did. What you guys are writing. If you are new and I didn't get a chance to ask you that earlier. 293 words. That's right? Immediately forgot. Yes, 293 words. Writing at home. On my computer. And I had a great time. So yeah, for my first couple of writing sprints, the first words of Nanowrimo, I have written 822 of them. And it's going well. I'm really excited to be getting back into the story. It's been, like I said, I was working in October. I was working on a short story. As I said in our first attempt at doing these lives, I was working on a short story, and that's fun too, but it's a totally different thing. It's based in the real world. It's actually set here in New York, in Brooklyn, in some places that I've actually physically been to, and on a train that I used to take every day. So it's really interesting that I'm writing for the real world in that story, like just writing for the here, the now. Also, good news, manuscript has reached 20,000 words. That's awesome. So maybe it's not, I shouldn't have done that. So maybe it's not, it's a third of the way through. It's not almost halfway through. It's a third of the way through, which I guess is still almost half. We'll see. Because I'm expecting it to be around 60,000 words. So 20,000 words is exactly a third of the way through. We made 20,133 words, which was unintentional, but 133 is one of my lucky numbers. I've been seeing it a lot for like the last 2-3 years. A whole lot, and increasingly this year. So it's a good luck number for me. So 20,133 words so far in Scourge of the Lilitu. This book I am planning on publishing next summer in June, if everything goes right. So trying to get it done so I can get it doneer, and then donest, and then dunded. You know what I mean? No, of course not. 'Cause that last one isn't even a word, or any of them words. Donner's a word, but not what you think. I mean, it's a name of a party, and not a fun party. Cannibal party. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you later. It'll probably still be the 1st, but it'll be after I wake up and maybe during the day. Maybe. We'll see. But that's it. Thank you guys so very much for attending, for putting up with my not even having been here for a month and my lack of consistency. I feel loved because of you. So thank you so very much. I feel loved all the time for many reasons, but especially right now because of you all. Thank you, Natalie, for joining us. Thank you, Lily, Remy, for joining us. Thank you, S. Sapak, for joining us. Thank you, Shay with the Hobbies, for joining us. I love all your names, by the way. Natalie Litkid. I don't know what S. Sapak means, but it seems like a really cool name. I don't know why. Is your name Sam? Sam's a good name. I don't know if that's your name, but that's the only S name I can think of right now. And I've known a lot of Sams, and every Sam I think I've ever known has been awesome. So keep it up, and I will see you all later at another time in a few dozen hours. In maybe 12 to 20 hours, depending on how the day goes. As long as I'm not eaten by Winnebagos. Is a Winnebago a vehicle? Whatever. I need to go. I'm gonna finish some wine. I'm gonna do some more writing, but just maybe not this particular story. Maybe I'll write some love letters. Who knows? I like writing love letters to the person I am in love with. It's what I do. I can't control myself. I'm gonna do that. I love you guys. I'll see you guys. I'm saying bye, and this time I mean it. Until later.